Hi, this is Jay from Quantum Flow, and today's Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at QuantumFlobyJTNC to receive daily market recaps. Today, SPY gapped up after the CPI reported hotter than expected inflation reading, which is contrary to what is typically expected on a hotter report. A hotter report should lead to lower prices given the Federal Reserve has no incentive to reduce interest rates. Markets do what they want to do, and the momentum in this market is so strong. After 2 down days, the market reversed course like it has after every 2-day sell-off this year, as was stated in Monday's recap. The market rallied over 1%, closed within striking distance of the all-time high. And we also noted on Monday that dealers were not taking much risk going in today, favoring buying protective puts just in case the market decided to sell off. However, our model suggested this week we were likely seeing new highs, perhaps as high as 522. And we've even been mentioning NVIDIA for a few days. And today, NVIDIA reversed course, charging higher once again, ending its slide and its 2-day losing streak to end the day higher by over 7%. These massive moves of 5% or more unsustainable long term, with swings in market cap in a firm like NVIDIA larger than most firms in the S&P 500. These kinds of swings, monster swings, both up and down, tend to lead to trouble at some point in the market. While we are not suggesting any material change in the market's dynamics, simply be aware that this type of behavior is not a positive for the market overall. We continue to remain bullish above 503 and expect to see new all-time highs. Tim noted in our pre-market channel that the market's move higher was surprising given CPI print, but that it was likely to continue its move higher, reaching 516.75 in the late morning before potentially trying to achieve the upper target of the model at 518.25. The market did hit 516.25 in the late morning before pulling back a bit, resuming its march higher, again closing at 516.78 on its way to new all-time highs. Tim also stated that the downside had multiple support levels, which could be tested on a hot CPI print. The market did test 509, here it is, 75 per Tim's suggestion, but failed to move any lower. While the model suggested the day would end neutral, given CPI was higher than expected, the market shrugged off this news and put in a strong bull day. Under typical market conditions, as news reports like today, a news report like today would cause at least a pause in the markets. So again, today is pretty atypical. But as we mentioned, CPI can move the market materially one way or the other. But until we see lower levels being tested, we continue to buy all dips. For Wednesday, our Quantum Flow model projects SPY's range to be 512 to 521, contracting somewhat from today's range. After a large move higher and as we approach the all-time high, expect the market to slow a bit as it attempts to inch higher. Quantum Flow's overnight income service today purchased a 1 DTE 518 put for Wednesday, looking for a bit of a pullback before the trend resumes higher. Again, check in with Tim pre-market for any update for Wednesday's trading. Coming into today, dealer positioning had market makers selling in very small size 513 and 515 calls. That cost them a bit, given they were also buying in large size 508 puts. Clearly positioned right with respect to the news release, but wrong with respect to the market, they lost a few dollars today. It happens. We repeat, following and understanding dealer positioning in most cases will provide a material edge to every retail trader. For Wednesday to the upside, dealers are buying 515 and 514 calls implying a floor in the market for tomorrow and potentially higher prices. To the downside, dealers are selling 518 and 519 calls, as well as buying 511, 508, etc., puts all the way down in some size, implying a relatively well-balanced day going into tomorrow. Looks like it potentially be a range-bound day without too much risk, long or short. Looking further out to Friday, we see dealers buying 515 calls and selling 520 and 522 calls at a 12-to-1 ratio, implying a floor at 515, but a significant material pop at 520 to 522. We mentioned daily that dealer positioning changes, so be sure to check in with QuantumFlow pre-market on our Discord server at 8:30 a.m. for an update before the open every day. And watch these videos after the close for actionable information you can use to plan your day's trading. Good luck and good trading.